All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So, today's pod is definitely being recorded at a time where I'm riding on the high, on the absolute joy of spending an entire weekend with people who it's like, when we talk about having people who are your tribe, this weekend was definitely a reminder to me of how this feels and also, literally the shape of things to come. Why do I say that? Because over the last 2 days, this was now at the time of this recording, we're on Sunday. So yesterday and today was day 3 and day 4 of the IHNLP practitioner program. For those of you who are in the know, you know what I'm talking about. If you are hearing this for the very first time, essentially this program, the IHNLP practitioner program, is something that was conceptualized literally 17 years ago. And over the years, I've been doing several experiments. I've done pieces and parts of this program in the corporates, with the corporates, meaning with companies, big and small, multinational, as well as Indian companies. And little by little by little, the pieces have been forming. And so now I'm at that point in this year, 2024, when I've begun to roll out this program as a 90-day program. That's why it's called the 90-day IHLP practitioner program. In that, I split it into two parts. The first part is 30 days, which is level one. And then there's level two, which is the remaining 60 days. So there are some people who've joined in on for the to be part of the 90-day process, which means they are level two students. And of course, there are some people who are in the early stages of deciding uh, when they joined. They had obviously a lot of questions. There was considerations to be made of, is this the right time? Will I have enough money? Will I have enough time to be able to dedicate to this program? So people have joined in for the level one, which is the first 30 days. So keeping all of this in mind, this is something I was sharing with the group as well, that uh, it is such an honor, such a pleasure to be able to spend time with people that really get it. And more importantly for me, on a personal note, for people who get me, meaning that they understand where I'm coming from, they are able to reciprocate, which means they're able to receive as well as give of their energy, give of their trust, their faith, and throughout the entire process, it's been a to and fro. And today, as we wrapped up day 4, it it really made me think for a second, pause for a second, and reflect, and really, in the truest sense, give thanks. So, in effect, you could say that this is what inspired today's pod. And I can definitely say that, if you are somebody, especially if you are a digital, let's put it this way, especially if you are a healer or you're a digital coach, um, we right now are living in some of the best times of our life. I've seen, the way the landscape, the way the environment has changed over the last 20 years. And this is one of the best times that we could be alive. One, because obviously people are hungry for what we have to offer. Two, especially post COVID, there's a lot of, we could call it a global, awakening or a global reawakening. But the point is that there are a lot of people like us that have been maybe asleep for the last 10, 15 odd years. And while, of course, they've been working, they've been looking to build a life, they've all largely come to this conclusion that it's time to build a fulfilling life. And so for people like us, it's an absolute opportunity. It's an absolute, a blessing. It's like right place, right time, because now we get to be able to help them in the best possible way and help them. in such a way that uh, the reward happens both ways, meaning that we are able to be of value to them, and they are able to reciprocate that by recognizing that we are offering them value, and they look forward to it, whether it is in the context of paying money for it, good money for it, depending on what you're offering, when whether you have a funnel, whether you're offering them like what I have, like a level 1 and a level 2. And in fact, today I was sharing with them a level 3 that is in the works. So the point in all of this is that if you've been doing the work, if you've been uh, you know um, steadily building to create something that can truly make a difference in people's lives, we truly are at the best time possible. And just like the theme of today's pod, uh, it is such a fulfilling feeling to be recognized in a way that it's like that expression of like people really get you, right? People really understand you. That is such an invaluable, such an amazing feeling to have. So if you are that digital coach, if you are that healer, let me say it this way: if you are that healer and if you are that digital coach, uh, you know, one, I can only say that I wish you all the very best on this journey, and may you find more and more of your people. The other thing, of course, to consider is that maybe if you're at that stage right now where you've not yet figured it all out, you've not yet been able to get your get your formula in place, get your sequence in place. um, just keep going, keep showing up. And having said all of that, of course, if there's any way in which, let's put it like this: if you feel that you're stuck, two things. One is definitely reach out and ask for help, and seek that help. uh, if for some reason you're not able to find that, or you feel you don't have people around you that you can trust fully, then please reach out, because if there's any way in which I can help you, be able to, let's say, hold that space for you, still you're able to find your own formula, you're able to find your feet, so to speak, then I'd be more than happy to. Having said all that, of course, remember to live with purpose. And I look forward to seeing you in the next pod. Remember, these are daily pods, so I will be back tomorrow. So, with that, have a wonderful week ahead, or weekend, again, depending on when you're watching this. And till we meet again, God bless and take care. Bye bye.